Hello everybody, my name's Nemo and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about Magic 2015. If you've been living under a rock these past few days, like I have, well, I haven't really been living under a rock, but it sure felt like it. I actually strained my back, but that's neither here nor there for this particular video. Magic 2015 Duels the Planeswalkers has just been announced officially. I mean, we knew it, we saw it coming. I mean, they do these annually now, so it's not like it's a huge surprise, but they have some features, so let's go over them. So first of all, the story seems to be about Garrick, who's still being cursed by the Chain Veil, or, I don't really pay that much attention to these set stories, to be honest, but that appears to be the case, and he's like the main villain or something. He's hunting you down, and as you can see in the in the trailer. By the way, all the links for the trailer, gameplays, screenshots, etc. is going to be in the description, so be sure to check those out after you watch this. And I'm sure there will be a lot of screenshots being shown in the background as I'm talking about this, because, trailers nowadays on YouTube, it's not that good of an idea to show too much of them, so I think I'll stick with just screenshots. But either way, apparently Garrick is the evil dude that we're trying to beat, or he's hunting us down, apparently. I don't know. So anyways, that's about it for the story as far as we know. One very curious thing is that the game is apparently not going to be released on PlayStation. Neither PlayStation 3 nor PlayStation 4. Which is very curious. No idea why they did this, but it's pretty clear that this is indeed the case. I mean, they mention in several different interviews things that these are the platforms that it's going to be released on, and they don't mention PlayStation. So no idea why. It is going to be released on Xbox One, though. I mean, for me it doesn't matter. I play it on Steam, but I mean, could be pretty cool on Xbox One. Who knows? Maybe it'll be like Xbox One stop timer, Xbox One play counterspell. I don't know. Voice commands. Who knows, right? I'm sure it won't work. Because the voice commands on Xbox One suck. But anyways, apparently there's going to be like a constructed format. Now, the way they say these things, it's always a little bit vague when the first information is coming out. So it's not even clear that we still have our normal Duels format. Let's say our pre-balanced format is what I'm just going to call it, I suppose. But either way, we are going to have a constructed format, and basically you're going to be able to play through some solo missions and stuff like that, and get to unlocking booster packs. And you may be able to pay for premium boosters. I'm not sure how this works either, because again, the vagueness. Like, can you just, is it like unlocking your decks like it is now, where you just buy a little upfront and get stuff that you would be able to get within the game itself, but, you're too lazy for it? Or is it like, pay to win, where, you don't get those cards unless you pay for them? I don't know. And we're gonna have to find out, because if it's the second thing, that doesn't really entice me, to be honest, but, we'll have to wait and see. And it's also not known whether this is like a separate, format outside of the, regular Duels game, or if this is going to be the Duels game now. Who knows? It could just be that it replaces Sealed, like Sealed replaced Plane Chase, like Plane Chase replaced the Arch Enemy, etc. Which, honestly, I'm gonna guess that's the case, but no one knows, right? So, definitely not an informed guess there. Either way, it is still a question whether we can unlock everything by just playing through it, or if some stuff is just only going to be available if you actually pay for it. But I mean, this is one of those things that if they do it right, it can be really fun. If they do it wrong, then it could drive me away from the game, and I assume a lot of people. So that's basically all the information we have now. I mean, you can see some cards that are being played in the game, in the screenshots and the videos. So be sure to check those out if you want to know, particular cards that are going to be in the game. Other than that, tell me what you think about it. I'll be very interested to hear your thoughts, and what you think this new mode is going to be like. And be sure to check out the links in the doobly-doo down there. And my opinion on it is, I mean, of course we have to wait and see what it's exactly going to be like, but I hope that there's going to be more cards in it than sealed mode, for one thing, because in sealed mode there were like 150 different cards, and if that's, you can't have constructed with only 150 cards. That's just not gonna be fun. There have to be like, I don't know, 300 at minimum, like 600 would be a nice number. I don't know. It's gotta be quite a big number of cards to get some variance within the standard game, because otherwise it's just gonna be like 3 best decks that you can build, and it doesn't matter. Those are the decks you should be building. So then there's no point in having constructed in the first place. So that's one thing that I hope, that there's gonna be a lot of cards. Also hope it's not gonna be like some kind of pay to win kind of thing, because that's why I play Duels. It's because everything is balanced, everybody has a fair shot. I mean, some decks are certainly better than others, and some decks are just straight up overpowered compared to the other decks. But compared to actual constructed, it's quite balanced. It's a quite balanced way of playing Magic, and it's a lot of fun. You don't have to sink a bunch of money into it to be on even footing with other people. And that's kind of the attraction that this game has to me, being able to play Magic and have me being on even footing with other people, but also them being on even footing with me, which, that's just cool. That's just a lot of fun. So I certainly hope we're still going to be on even footing, and it's not going to be pay to win kind of deal. So that's mainly what I hope from it. I have no idea how they're going to implement it. I'll be interested in seeing how this all plays out. But for now, that's all the information I got. If something new springs up, I'll be sure to let you know. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and my name's been Nemo. My name will still be Nemo. Next time, I'll see you then.